Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
I'm so impatient, excited about this video. But at the same time, I don't even know if I'm gonna post it, you know, if I'm gonna publish it. Like, that's it. I need to make a right introduction. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Monk, Mr. Monk, Last Case, the movie. Like, guys, you can't know it, but I'm a huge fan of Monk. In France, it's not Mr. Monk, it's Monk. I'm a huge fan of this show, clearly, and I watched all of the seasons, I don't know, like 6 times, 7 times, more than that. Like really all of the seasons just like that. It's really one of my comfort shows. It's also one of the shows that I'm watching while I'm working, while I'm doing my laundry, you know, while I'm doing stuff. Like, it's really one of the shows that I love to rewatch again and again. It's really one of the shows which is making me feel great, you know, like I love this show, I love all of the cases. I think that I know all of the episodes, you know, all of the cases by heart, you know, like really I know all of them. I don't know all of the lines, you know, like I can't remember all of them, but still I can remember a lot of them, and I love this show. I love for sure this character, but I love also the fact that they went deeper with this character, that they explored all of the subject around his wife, him mourning his wife. Like, I want someone who loves me like Monk loves Trudy and is faithful to her like he is. Like, I love him a lot for that, and I saw him also evolving during the last seasons, and that was so great. When he changed, you know, his psychiatrist. I loved the first one, but the second one really made him change. And yes, I love a lot Mr. Monk, and when I discovered that they prepared a movie about it, like I discovered it not so long ago, like just a few weeks ago, when one of you, during one of the live sessions that I'm organizing for my Patreon, told me during the live session, hey, did you check, you know, the trailer of Mr. Monk, the movie? I was like, what? We're gonna have a movie? So we watched the trailer together and we reacted to the trailer together during this live session, and now I'm just like, I want to watch it with you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna publish this video. Maybe I'm not gonna react a lot. Maybe my reactions are not gonna be interesting enough. Maybe, you know, I'm not gonna have a lot to say during the review. But I think that you can understand with this introduction that with the love that I have for this show, with the fact that I watched it a lot of times, and all normally I'm gonna have stuff to say about it during the review, and normally I'm gonna be really like that during the movie. That's what I expect. The fact that it's the last case, I'm wondering, you know, because we had a particular episode about Mr. Monk, about the fact that it was his 100th case, and you know, maybe it would be the final one, and in fact at the end Natalie, she said, no, in fact it was your 101 cases, so you have to continue, you know, to have the 200 cases. Like, maybe it's because of that, maybe it's because of that it's gonna be his last case. It can't be, you know, it's gonna be his last case because at the end he's gonna die. No, it can't be that. Like, truly, I'm not gonna accept a resolution like that. Like, if you're giving me a movie about Mr. Monk, it's for me enjoying it. Like, I don't want to cry like hell because the guy is gonna die or something like that. I'm clearly not prepared for that. I'm prepared to spend a good time with this character that I love a lot, that everyone loves a lot, during that period of time that we all lived together, and I can't pronounce the name of it because YouTube doesn't like that word, but during that period of time, all of us, we thought of Mr. Monk, you know, how he would deal with the situation and all of that. Something, you know, that I have to tell you about me watching Mr. Monk, it's about the fact that I only watched it in French not in English. Right now I'm gonna watch it in English with English, you know, subtitles, but I only know the voices, you know, of all of these characters in French. So maybe that's why sometimes, you know, if someone is saying something and we can't see his or her face, I'm not gonna understand, you know, really quick who is he, who is she, and stuff like that. That's just a warning, just in case at some point we have something like that, like it's a big clue about who is the person and I'm supposed to know that person. Just know that I can't know that person, that voice, you know, because of that. I'm really impatient to see this movie. Like I said, Mr. Monk, you know, all of his thing about the germs and all of that, like, I'm not like that, but I think that if someone would see my room right now, you know, my place, would be like, you're a little like that girl. Like, really, nothing is... yes, I'm a little like that also, not that much, not like him. And like I said, yes, I loved the fact that he evolved. I love the fact that we had all of these things about his wife, about finding what happened to his wife, to Trudy. I loved so much his love for Trudy and so many deep things like that that we had for him. That was so cool. So I'm expecting a little thing about her, a little thing about that, you know, during this movie. And yes, that's it. I'm gonna watch this movie with you guys, I'm gonna react to it, I'm gonna make a review. Normally I'm gonna publish this video, maybe not, I don't know it yet. And yes, let's go for it. On Patreon, for sure you're gonna have an extended reaction part, you know, for this video. Like for YouTube, I'm forced, you know, to just keep a little of it for respecting the fair users and stuff like that. Maybe I'm gonna be forced also to play with opacity. That's not something that I like to do, but it's really for you to just have access to the video, for the video to not get blocked. But on my Patreon, I'm putting really all of the things that I wanted to share with you guys, and for movies, I'm putting really a long extended reaction part, like right there, it's 1 hour and a half, I think, this movie, so it's gonna be at least 20 minutes longer, you know, the reaction part on my Patreon. If you can be interested to see that with me, you know, to share that moment with me, and also to support me, you have my Patreon for that, if you want, and if you can, it can be truly appreciated. Okay? Let's go with this movie! I'm so impatient. It's gonna be great. I'm sure that it's gonna be great. Like, I have no doubt about the case, you know, that they're gonna choose, also how it's gonna be written, the characters that we're gonna have. Like, for sure, I want all of them, you know, like, I want Natalie, I want Monk, I want all of them, maybe Sharona also, it would be great. But maybe also some other characters that we loved, you know, I'm thinking about the Ultimate Fan. I'm thinking about so many of them who can come back like that. But yes, I have no doubt about this movie being well written, with a lot of references for the fans and with something a little deeper, you know, for Mr. Monk, and it's gonna be great, it's gonna be cool. Let's go for this movie! Oh, I want the music! The opening credit, are we gonna have it? They made also a big joke about it into one particular episode, about the fact that no, you can never change the opening credit, you know, it's really making the show like it is, so it's so great. See, like really, I love this show, I watched it a lot. It's his first case? No? Yes, it's his first case!
Stove over here. It's in the kitchen.
No, at his place.
My stove. I think I left it on. It's okay. She had no way of knowing. My stove had already been recalled twice. Once in 1986 for a faulty pilot light. Had it for 22 years.
Why are we talking about it now?
Of my life, and certainly one of the happiest.
Repairman confirmed my suspicion. The manifold valve in the right front burner had rusted through.
You're writing a book about your stuff?
I'm sorry, I cannot publish this.
Shalom. Does it come with a forklift?
Thank you, Terry. We hired you to write about your career as a police detective. You solved
For sure.
140 homicides.
It's not a round count, you know. He said that he would stop with a round count. Again, that's a particular episode of Monk.
I've talked to the lawyers.
Give him a normal chair, please.
We need our advance back.
Molly's getting married in 6 weeks.
Molly?
Trudy So.
Daughter. I didn't even know about her until 12 years ago. It's all in the book.
12 years? Okay, 12 years since the end of the show.
She practically saved my life. When COVID hit, I was in pretty bad shape.
Ah, we're gonna talk about it.
With me, she's only ever asked me for one thing: to pay for her wedding. I'll do whatever you want. I'll rewrite the.
It's not the same actress to play Money. Oh, you're touching it! Okay, like that, but you're touching it. Without, you know, cleaning his hands after it.
Adrian? What are you doing?
You were truly thinking of killing yourself?
Back away. You have to stop thinking about that.
But now they're taking the money back.
Since how long is he thinking of that?
I know.
Going down?
You're taking the elevator and with someone already in? Natalie!
Hello, boss. I missed you.
Natalie?
You can't still be mad at me.
Why?
What was I supposed to do? See, been transferred. I thought you'd be happy for me. Please be happy for me.
I am.
Wonderful.
And you do great.
I sold 27 houses last year. I'm my own boss. Adrian.
Cool.
Adrian. This woman was your assistant for 12 years. Which
If you forgave Sharona, you can forgive her.
I'm so glad you're here.
Say, I've missed you.
I have missed you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Monk. I missed you too.
Hey, Sharona sends her love.
Yeah.
Stay and help with the baby.
I heard Benji's a dad. Congrats, Grandpa.
Benji is a dad?
Okay, let's make sure.
Whoa! Boom!
Yeah.
Benji is a dad. Sharona is a grandma. Sharona is not gonna be there.
You guys were there. He was functioning. He was functioning, more or less. But then
It's functioning better.
Just boom, back to square one.
I agree, the elevator, all of that.
And then he started taking those in-home rapid tests, and it was like an addiction. He was testing himself every 20 minutes. Pretty sure that cocaine would have been a cheaper habit. About 3 weeks ago, they canceled his book deal. Oh. Yeah, and now I'm more worried than ever.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just like he's given up. What are you doing?
You'll thank me later.
Why would I thank you? I don't even know you.
You'll thank me for that.
It's freaking me out. I mean, it wasn't for
He
Griffin.
thinks he's gonna die or he wants to die.
Me time, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, me too.
Guess who's interviewing today, right now?
Who? I'm Rick Eden. Rick Eden?
Yeah.
To fulfill my lifelong dream, to become the first civilian in history to orbit the Earth. Live your dream. Make it happen.
You sound like a huge asshole. He's reminding me someone real.
Done my research on you, Griffin Briggs. You and I are kindred spirits. Extreme sports, skydiving, cliff jumping. You once paraglided into an active volcano?
Well, it wasn't active that morning. I was hoping to talk about your late partner, unobtrusively.
There was an investigation, Griffin. It was an accident.
Aha!
We were in Barbados.
Someone died?
He was scuba diving.
Was he alone? I had this photo enlarged. This is him on the boat. That looks like another diver.
Okay, I'm with Griffin,
Where were you when it happened?
suspecting
Public
you.
record.
Oh, good with them.
You should be careful, sport. Because this time, you might be flying into a very active volcano.
A threat.
Yeah, you must be aware that I own the San Francisco Dispatch. Managing editor there was fired this morning. If you'd like it, the job is yours.
And now you're trying to buy him.
Dream job.
Your prescription this month.
Oh, thank you.
That's your last refill. Do you want us to call Dr. Bell?
No. That's fine. Sorry. So sorry. I only have 20.
All right, just give me next time.
Here's the thing. There might not be a next time.
You're planning to kill yourself. But it's still so cheap, you know, like...
You don't have to change. Do you?
No.
No.
Imagine someone really doing that in real life, like... Ah, you're not taking your medications?
2 more days.
Like you have an appointment with Trudy?
We have something important to discuss. Your pharmacy called. You've been refilling your prescription. Lorazepam is a powerful sedative. It's to be taken as needed. You haven't been hoarding them, have you?
Liar.
Adrian, I know it's been a challenging year. Adrian, everyone has problems. And fears and disappointments. They're all coping. How are they different from you? Well,
To be brave, it's to go on with your life even if you're afraid of it. I'm so sad about all of this narrative arc, him who wants to kill himself. It's disturbing me a lot. Because I can see that he's going better also for some little things.
Griffin, you're up.
I love you.
Oh, you're so sweet! Nothing can happen to you. Okay. I'm a delusional person. For me, he's still alive. He's just really hurt.
too long. What's measured on?
He's dead?
That was no accident. He was murdered. Well, it can't be a coincidence. The richest, most powerful man in the world threatens Griffin, and then 2 days later, he's dead. Griffin knew it. He knew it that morning in the garage. He said that Rick Eden was capable of anything, that rules don't apply. You have to help me.
Help you what?
Help me prove it. When Trudy died, you never stopped looking.
Do the same for her.
Okay, like 0 evidence of foul play.
They're not you. They didn't look at it well. Monk.
Mr. Monk, she needs to be sure.
It's not a good time for me. I have plans.
You have plans. What kind of plans?
You need to check his house, Natalie. Come on.
Wait a week.
Whatever they are, they can wait a few days. I mean, it's not life or death, is it?
How high are we? Is
Nah.
that 40 feet?
300 feet.
40 feet?
300 feet.
So 40 feet.
Yes, Mr. Monk, it's 40 feet.
Really? Much higher.
And I heard someone say, what happened? And then a guy said the cord was 6 feet too long.
How can you know?
We'll never forget it.
Those were his exact words.
Yeah, he was right.
That precisely, you know, you can know that he did something wrong, but
Say
how?
about 6 feet. How did he know exactly how long it was?
Yep.
Who was he? I have no idea.
What did he look like?
Average, I guess. Oh, white nail polish. But only on these 2 fingers.
2 fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, no, I got nothing. Oh, wait. No.
I remember the catcher behind the plate had nail polish on these 2 fingers.
No, yeah. No, catchers do it so the pitchers can read the signals, right?
How did he know where to cut it?
Well, like I said, he made that jump twice a year. He knew exactly how long to make it. Could he have been distracted? He measured it twice. We even joked about it.
Measure
Is
twice.
it the good card?
Triathlon?
Yeah, he was state champion 5 years in a row.
Does anybody touch these?
Never. Those are his babies.
And they're out of order.
What? No, that's not possible.
Because someone entered by this window. Batting with the ants! Come on! Someone broke it.
This guy. Molly just ID'd him. She's 100%. His name's Lucas Kubrick. Guess who works?
Genesis? With Eden?
Do you really want me to guess?
No, deputies love her when I make them guess.
No, they don't. They hate.
No, they don't.
Delivery driver, Eden Express. Guy works for Rick Eden.
Rick just bought the Atlantic.
Oh.
Not the ocean, Randy. It's
Mr. Monk, I assume you
I'm sorry.
meet up.
For the record, Rick is seeing you as a courtesy to me. He barely knew Griffin Briggs.
I only met him once at the launch site.
His fiancée Molly Evans said that you threatened him.
No, I don't threaten people. Do you know him? No, should I know him? He works for you. I can hardly be expected to recognize every delivery man on the payroll.
You knew his job. They didn't say his job.
When Mr. Kuzma drowned, you inherited his half of the company.
According to Griffin, the charter boat crew was paid off with money from an offshore bank. People write things about me every day.
You're a victim!
You just accused Rick Eden of orchestrating his murder. Why? Because he couldn't recognize one of his delivery drivers?
How did you know Lucas Kubrick was a delivery driver? I didn't know it. Then there's a choice of reading material. It's Griffin.
All right, well, the guy was doing some research. He was curious.
This one is yours. It's permanent pass. That's because we locked you back here, Adrian, consulting for us.
Please.
It's where you belong. These folks want you back too. This is my freezer.
Cold
22
cases.
open homicides. 22 victims who need your help.
I have plans.
Again with the plants?
Natalie,
Goes anywhere.
come on.
Well, keep the pass. Just in case.
As you can see, Griffin arrives at 2:12. He's already wearing the harness, and he's got the bungee cord with him. Keeps it with him the whole time. No one else touches it.
People, it is a fact of life. Accidents happen.
It wasn't an accident.
What did you do, Randy?
Are those Legos?
Until yesterday was 4 Millennium Falcons. Here's the bungee cord. Now, Griffin is jumping off the bridge. Someone lowered the bridge.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, all they had to do was replace these 4 pillars with hydraulic gears. Then, Griffin jumps.
Same girl.
Makes you think.